What's up, YouTube? Justin here for Team Shenanigans, here with Matt, and we got his favorite deck of the moment. I don't know, of a little while now. I don't know. His favorite deck right now. Go ahead.
Alright, so here we've got the Arboros Dragon Ride Chain deck for Nectar. What we've got here is your starting Vanguard, Ratoon, the cutest card you'll ever see. He's got your standard Grade 0 Ride Chain ability. When the Grade 1 rides him, check the top 7 cards of your deck. If the Grade 2 or 3 is in there, add one of them to your hand, shuffle the deck. He's also got the Pioneer ability if you don't ride the Grade 1 on him.
Right, pretty useful,
So for triggers, you got 4 heals. And I like to go 6 crit and 6 draw. It's just the ratio that I found works best for me.
Pretty consistent, defensive and offensive. DeLorean's face is so scary.
Isn't it? Alright, for your grade 1s. For Arboros Dragon Branch. He's your grade 1 for the ride chain. You ride him on top of Ratoon to get his effect. And if the grade 2 rides on top of him, you get to choose one of your rearguard Nectars and copy it. You get a free copy of that card out of your deck straight onto the battlefield, which is amazing. And of course, if the grade 0 is in the soul, he gets plus 1,000.
An effect that just combos later on and for bullshit shenanigans.
It's pretty awesome. I got 4 of the Nectar Perfect Guard because it's awesome and it's a perfect guard. There's not really much else to say. I've also got 4 copies of Arboros Dragon. That's the 8K booster. The reason I have 4 of her in there is because of that copying effect I was talking about from the grade 1. The grade 2 also has it. So if you get the full ride chain and you've started with one of these in your hand, you've got a back row of 8K boosters, which will be even more important once you hear the grade 3's effect. I got a couple of extra slots for grade 1s. I threw in caramel popcorns because this deck doesn't counterblast a lot. So by the end of the game, maybe you've got a couple of these in the back row and you need to hit some extra numbers. Counterblast a few of your face-up damage. It's just there for that extra reach if you need it.
With the limit break, it really doesn't matter. It only being a 7K booster.
And with our grade 2s here, I've got 4 of the grade 2. That's Arboros Dragon Timber. He's got the same deal as the grade 1. If the grade 3 rides on top of him, choose one of your rear guards and copy it. Another free copy of the card from the deck straight onto the field. And if the grade 1's in the soul, plus 1,000. Alright, for the other grade 2s, I love this guy because he has absolutely terrible artwork and a great name. Also, his ability is fantastic. If you have 4 Nectar units on the field, he counts the Vanguard. He gets plus 3,000 when he attacks.
Go ahead and do it. I know you want to.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, pineapple. And building off of caramel popcorn in the grade 1s, and the whole this deck doesn't counterblast a lot, I've also got 3 Glass Beads Dragon, just because, especially if you've got the grade 3's limit break off, this thing hits some serious columns with the grade 1 vanilla, and of course counterblast 2 when it hits to draw a card. So you get the full ride chain off, get some stuff off of Glass Beads Dragon, and you can generate some serious advantage with this deck.
Force some extra shield out of the hand. They're going to want to block that.
Alright, grade 3s. I've got 4 copies of the grade 3 Arboros Dragon Sephiroth, my favorite card in the game. It looks amazing, and it is amazing. It's got a limit break, which is fantastic, especially if you've been copying your cards the whole time. If any of your Nectars has another unit on your side of the field with the same name, each copy of that card gets plus 3,000 on your turn. So when you've got a whole back row filled with the 8K booster, you're now sitting on 3 11K boosters, which even with your weakest grade 2 over here, that's still a 20K column, which is amazing. And he also, of course, gets plus 1,000, making him an 11K if the grade 2's in the soul. And I just love him because even if you don't get the full ride chain, that limit break can still be absolutely game-changing.
He's 11 with the grade 2 in soul. Yeah, you already said that, right?
he's so good. But just in case you don't get him, I've got 4 copies of Maiden of Trailing Rose. She has a Persona Blast, which allows you to check the top 5 cards of your deck and choose 2 Neo Nectars from them, call them to 2 rear guards. That maybe it'll let you fill up your field if you've got a couple of empty spaces, or maybe you just want to swing for extra damage. You maybe swing with a row, use Trailing Rose. You can even retire off those units you've already attacked with to call a new standing column. So she's just really versatile. Also, she's an 11k by herself, which in today's meta can mean a lot.
Yeah.
So
makes it harder for him to kill the rear guards too if she's on rear guard.
yes.
Takes columns for days.
That is the deck for the Arboros Dragon ride chain for Neo Nectar. Like I said, it is my favorite deck right now because not only is the deck absolutely fantastic in my opinion, they also have such awesome artworks, especially for the ride chain.
It's really pretty. Like, how would you rank this deck in the meta right now? Would you say it's really, really competitive and just like go at it with the best of them? Like,
I've been playing a lot of different decks with it, especially some of the newer ones that have come out around the same set.
Tachikaze.
A lot against Tachikaze, and it's been performing really, really well for me. Maybe the deck just loves me, or maybe it's just an awesome deck. I'm thinking it's probably the second one, but it does love me.
I feel like it's a really top competitor. It's just consistent and can make those huge columns. It doesn't matter if you're going up against a cross rod because it's just going to punch him in the face either way.
Exactly.
But so anything else?
I think that pretty much covers everything.
All right, man. Again, this is just Justin from Team Shenanigans with Matt and his Arboros Dragon deck profile, and it's really consistent. Y'all should check it out. Build it if you can find the cards. I know the Separot's like pretty expensive right now, right?
He's probably hovering around $10, which isn't cheap for sure.
Yeah. All right, guys, but remember to like and subscribe, and we'll be coming at y'all with some more videos. Thanks, guys.